Joining me now is the CEO of Polaris, Michael Speetzen. Thanks so much for taking a moment to join us on this very honoring. This is a huge day for you, significant.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks.
You're here today recognizing Polaris's 70th anniversary. Can you tell us a little about what has driven Polaris over the past 70 years to get the company where it is today?
It's really two things. Number one is the people in the business. We have incredible employees. We're up to 18,000. Most of the employees own the company and they have a vested interest in how well we do. Most of our employees are riders, and so they take the business serious and they drive a lot of what is really the second thing that has made this company so important is innovation. You look at the products that we have on display outside of the stock exchange, the products that are playing on the monitors, and it is something that we just continue to innovate. We listen to our customers and we continue to make the products better and meet the needs and wants that they have.
And you've introduced new products in all three of your segments, right, over the last year. Why is winning innovation so important to Polaris?
It's really the lifeblood of the company. It's how the company started in 1954 with the invention of the snowmobile up in Roseau, Minnesota, and then evolving that business and learning from our customers and really listening to the things that they need and figuring out how to meet those needs. That innovation has to be there. Customers expect it, and it is really the growth engine behind the company. The products that we introduced this past year, two of those products actually go into new segments. So they're meeting new needs that customers have. And that's really because we're so close to customers, we listen to what they want, and we were able to innovate around that. And that continues to drive the growth of the company.
In 2023, I understand that 80% of your sales were right here in the US. How are you expecting or expanding the Polaris brand internationally?
Yeah, international is really important to us. It's interesting, our Indian business, our Indian motorcycle business, 40% of the retail comes from outside of the US, primarily in markets like Europe and Mexico. There really are not markets outside of the US that look like the US in terms of power sports, so everything we do has to be very focused. So off-road vehicles are really big down in Australia, motorcycles in Europe. We're going to continue to provide that level of focused strategic execution. We're looking at areas where we can expand our marine business in places like Mexico and New Zealand. So we'll continue to look for those opportunities, and we think we got the best products to do it.
Take us through some ways Polaris is helping people discover power sports.
Yeah, it was a big challenge for us. About 65% of our revenue comes from new customers. And so to keep up that momentum, you've got to find new ways to reach customers. We've done it through a lot of innovation around our website. Our YouTube channel is world-class. Several years ago, we created Polaris Adventures, which is a rental model that's executed through an independent network. It gives customers a safe environment, they get safety instruction, and they're getting access to a brand new vehicle. And that allows them to experiencing it without the intimidation of having to own the vehicle, and then we're able to convert them into sales off of it.
All right, Mike Speetzen, thanks so much for joining us. Let me let you go because you have to go ring the closing bell here. Thanks so much for your time. Thank you.
Mike,
He's ready.
We have a bell to ring.
He is ready.